Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bendy, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. I hope that you are doing well today. I've been manifesting like crazy, and I actually had this huge epiphany with money manifestation last night, and I want to share it with you tomorrow because that's not what today's video is about. But what I will say is my husband and I, we meditated last night and we both had these like really huge energy shifts. So many things have been happening. My vibration's been going up like crazy. And when your vibration goes up at a rapid pace, a lot of your beliefs start coming up and manifesting into your reality, some good, some bad. In the past week, I have had a dear family member of mine have heart problems, who is still in the hospital. My car is in the shop as of yesterday. My husband is having some dental weird stuff going on. And this morning I woke up and I don't know why, but like my back is, I woke up and like I could barely turn from left to right. So all this to say, before we get into the point of today's video, I want to remind you that as your vibration goes up, you have to remember that you don't have what you want yet because you don't know how to get it. So as you learn how to get it, a lot of your beliefs that do not align with learning how to expand in that way have to disperse. You have to learn your way through them. And for that to happen, you have to experience it. You have to go through an experience for your brain to say, I am changing this belief. So for the past few days, I've had a lot of opportunities to say, focusing my energy doesn't work. I need to slow down and focus my energy on the negative things in my life, because then I'll feel more balanced. I have a belief that I can't give myself permission to just be happy. That's one of my beliefs. So whenever I reach new levels of happiness, different things pop up and I feel myself expanding through it. And when you work with God, when you work with the universe, the situation will turn in your favor. My car was having engine problems yesterday. New car, 2021 car. I felt the desire, not the desire, but like when something is persuading you, like I felt that persuasion to be scared, to be fearful. And I was just like, it's gonna work out. It's going to work out. Even if I got to pay for it, I got the money. It's fine. It's going to work out. And I refused to worry about it. And what happened? Warranty covered all of it, right? And then today I woke up, my back hurt. I have a word for you guys today. And the first thing in my brain was, it's okay. I can take a day off. I can just rest and I can make a video tomorrow. And that would have been fine if I did that. The world wouldn't have ended. But I felt in my heart that I wanted to come to you guys to make this video. So I just laid down and I listened to Mike Todd preach some stuff. And then after that, I put on my posture corrector and I sat for a little while and I realized I was able to turn my head more. And then I was like, I'm gonna do some yoga. And my brain was like, no, it's gonna make it worse. No, it's gonna make it worse. And I was like, since when? Since when has yoga ever made my body worse? I did some yoga and I'm not gonna say that I can turn all the way this way, but the fact that I can look over my shoulder compared to this morning, a miracle. So all this to say, as you are expanding, as you are traveling on your journey to raise your vibration, expect resistance. Expect resistance internally, expect resistance externally, okay? We are here to learn. We are here to grow. We are here to have opposition in front of us and to show our faith and to show how grounded we are in this reality as master manifestors, as co-creators, and to move through this world with no fear. So when opportunities come up to be fearful, use those opportunities to practice not having fear and sticking to your purpose. Okay. So 2 people asked me questions yesterday that really align very well with where I want to take this channel. So first, I want to thank Naya B and Megs. Those are the 2 ladies whose questions I will be answering. So Naya B's question had to do with detaching. How do you detach from the person that you were? And then Megs asked me how I felt about Neville Goddard's law of assumption. And I was like, these 2 things go perfectly together. So let's get into it. So detaching from the person that you were in the past. This is going to be for people who are trying to quantum jump to a completely new reality. Those of us who have experienced traumatic childhoods, those of us who have experienced a lot of self-doubt, a lot of turmoil to the point where it shades the majority of what we see in life. And knowing that we want to live a life full of happiness and a life full of ease, we want to make that drastic shift to a new personality, to a new reality. In order to do that, we have to let go of the person that we were in the past. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's about meditating one time and being like, I release you. That's not what it is. You detach from the person that you were in the past by creating a new identity. At least that's what's worked for me. The way I understand the brain to work is that the brain is very intelligent. The brain is very intellectual. So in order for the brain to accept new concepts, again, I'm speaking for myself. Everyone might not align with this, but this is what I align with. In order for my brain to accept new concepts confidently, in a grounded way, I have to be able to back it up with new information. For example, if I was a person who was not very confident and was scared to share my ideas, when I create the identity of the person that I want to be, I say, Dominique is a person who is very proud of her ideas, who becomes excited and full of passion when she shares her ideas with others. I have to articulate that through journaling and through scripting in order to jump into that personality. And when I'm able to jump into that personality, then I am able to detach from that old personality trait of being too afraid to share my ideas. So all this to say, in order to detach from the person that you were, you have to create a new identity. And when you begin to create this new identity, it may be very you might feel like you're just skimming the surface. Like, I am a person who is happy and at ease and in love with life, who likes her job and who loves her family and who lives an abundant life. That might be what you do on day one. You might script that new identity on day one. Day two, go deeper. I'm a person, yesterday said, I'm a person who loves my life. So today, we're getting like, I'm getting confused with my own phrasing, but the next day you would say, I am a person who loves my life because every morning I go on walks and I say what I'm grateful for. And that allows me to connect with my love of life. And then the day after that, you can say, okay, I said that I love my family. So the day after that, you could say, I am a person who loves her family. I call one family member a day and I feel myself connecting with that family member, and it makes me feel good and grounded in my identity and who I am to the people that I love. I think that we can get a little overwhelmed when it comes to identity reprogramming because we have all these different examples of the type of person that we can be. So we have to ground ourselves, come to the present moment, and be okay with starting with a vague idea of what we want our identity to be. And then through commitment, coming back to that idea every day and refining it. And when the idea of who we used to be comes up, what did I say at the beginning of this video? When we expand, when we grow, the universe is going to put things in our reality so that we may teach ourselves that we are truly growing in this direction. So when you change your perception of yourself, things are going to happen in your reality that will give you an opportunity to adopt the new personality. And when you allow yourself to act from that place of your new personality, it becomes easier to detach from the old personality. But my theory is that you have to give your brain the information to use. When that situation comes up that says, okay, you say you're this new person, what are you going to do? Your brain needs to know what you're going to do. Okay, it's that programming. So I'm just going to keep saying it. The way to detach from the person that you were in the past in a confident, grounded way is by creating a new identity. Now, here's the bridge to how do I just do what my new identity would do? How do I say I'm going to be this new person and act as that new person? How do I do that? Let's talk about the law of assumption. We are a big fan by we, I mean me. I am a big fan of Neville Goddard. Big fan. The other day I read The Feeling is the Secret, and such goodness. And I've gotten a few comments on the channel of people saying, why do you talk about law of attraction so much? You're really just talking about the law of assumption. And that's not wrong. I do talk about the law of assumption a lot without naming it, because I feel like I throw enough at you guys. So I don't want to throw even more concepts when I feel like I can keep it simple under the umbrella of the law of attraction. Because with Neville Goddard, he talks a lot about the feeling is the secret, learning to feel how you would feel in your new reality, which is actually aligning your vibration with the vibration of the reality that you desire, which is the law of attraction. So the law of assumption is what we just spoke about: understanding intellectually, understanding the reality you're creating, and then assuming it to be true. Assuming it to be true. So for example, the person said, I am a person who is in love with life, who loves her family and lives abundantly. Giving yourself permission to just say, this is my life. This is how I live. Now, a lot of you may be triggered by me saying, giving yourself permission. And whenever I say give yourself permission, whenever we have the opportunity to give ourselves permission to just live, to just be, to just allow goodness, it comes back to self-love. It will always come back to self-love. So the law of assumption is understanding the life that you are manifesting on an intellectual level, and then assuming it to be true, assuming that your relationship with source is strong enough for you to say, source, I want this, and for source to say, and it is done. And allowing it to be that simple. Where the energy disperses is when we start to attract, and then all of the limiting beliefs come up. I don't deserve this because, I'm not worthy of this because, life can't be this easy because, all of that sends our energy everywhere. So we get it right back centered, right back aligned by assuming that because we want our reality to be this way, source is going to make it this way. And I know some people have a qualm with that because they say, well, how do I know what I want is what God wants? If you are grounded in love, if you are grounded in service and love for yourself and love for others, what you want as you evolve through your journey will also evolve. And as your want evolves, it will be better than you could have ever imagined, but it will also be closer to the reality of what source wants for you. Like we talked about yesterday, God can't give you what you want if you are not you. You have to be your most authentic self in order to step into what the universe has for you. But the only way to do that is to start your journey. The only way to do that is to walk on your journey so that you may learn and so that you may grow. So by practicing the law of assumption and saying, and so it is, this is the life that I'm living, and giving yourself permission to live that life right now, to see it right now, to script what you want your life to be and meditate, see it in your mind, and then tell yourself that you're living that right now, and allowing yourself to notice the differences between your physical reality and the virtual reality that you're creating, allowing yourself to see the differences unemotionally and from an intellectual place, saying, okay, well, if this is different than what I want, why is it different? Does the difference come from my belief system? And it does. It always does. It always does. So yes, I'm a big fan of Neville Goddard and the law of assumption. Naya B and Megs, I hope I answered your question. I do not know how long I was talking for. I hope that this isn't too short of a video. Something in my heart tells me that it's not. I love you guys so much. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a money video, so make sure you watch out for that. I love you with all my heart. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so other people on the platform know that it is valuable. If you would like me to expand on anything if you would like me to expand on anything that I talked about today, let me know down below in the comments. Last but not least, if you would like to be notified when I come out with a new video, please make sure that you click that notification bell and that you subscribe so that you can become a reality bender yourself and join the Bendy Bunch. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.